Hello everyone, and welcome to my UK Royal Family News channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. According to experts, Prince William is not ready to be king because he has more to learn. Exclusive: the Prince of Wales is not yet prepared to ascend to the throne, according to a royal analyst. According to a royal pundit, Prince William needs more to learn before he is prepared to rule as king. This week, on June 21, the Prince of Wales turned 41, and Westminster Abbey tolled its bells to commemorate the occasion. In his first interview since assuming the throne that King Charles had held for 50 years, William told the Times that his lifelong goal has been to alleviate homelessness. The Prince of Wales has spent his entire life preparing to become king. According to Prince Harry's autobiography, the expression "heir and the spare" was used by King Charles, Princess Diana, the Duke of Edinburgh, and even Granny. But the father of three, according to Pauline McLaren, a professor of marketing and consumer research at Royal Holloway University, is not quite the final product yet. According to Express.co.uk, the author of the 2015 book Royal Fever, The British Monarchy and Consumer Culture, the heir's upcoming stage in life will be crucial to his development. In her drive to modernize the monarchy, she said, "I suppose many people already see him as prepared to be king, but in my view, he has more to learn. He will learn a lot in this regard throughout his time as Prince of Wales about what he can do to bring about beneficial change without undermining the monarchy's inherent mystique, which is a key factor in why people are drawn to it." According to a poll conducted by Lord Michael Ashcroft prior to the coronation, William is the most well-liked royal, surpassing both his father and wife. Professor McLaren claims that the reason he is more popular than his father is because, having inherited his late mother's charm, he is more charming and self-assured in public than the king. William exhibits more charisma and self-assurance than his father, she continued. William comes out as more outgoing and unconcerned by the public aspect of his position, in contrast to Charles, who can occasionally seem uncomfortable or even reluctant to step into the spotlight. William is very charismatic and able to connect with others. He possesses a lot of his mother's charm in this regard, which greatly contributes to his popularity. Before beginning to focus exclusively on his royal responsibilities in 2013, William had already championed causes like the environment and the homeless. In 2005, Princess Diana brought him to the homeless organization Centrepoint, which became his first patronage. The Earthshot Prize was officially founded as an independent charity last year, and William launched it in 2020. The prince serves as the organization's president. William has improved significantly over the years in terms of his poise and confidence, according to Professor McLaren. Additionally, we have observed him assuming greater leadership positions, as evidenced, for instance, by the Earthshot Awards for creative approaches to environmental issues. Professor McLaren predicts that William will modernize the monarchy more than his father has done in the coming years, proving that the monarchy has a place in society by championing causes like the environment and the homeless. William is very determined to make the monarchy more pertinent and useful in the 21st century, she continued. "I believe he will modernize more than his father did and work to improve the monarchy's reputation among the public, especially among the younger age group." This objective of trying to use the monarchy's influence to bring about constructive environmental and social change is furthered by initiatives like Earthshot and his more recent campaign on homelessness. Steely determination of Prince William to address homelessness epidemic in memory of Mum. Exclusive: according to a source who spoke to the Daily Express, Prince William wants to utilize his stature to advocate for problems his mother has taken up, starting with homelessness. In memory of his late mother, compassionate Prince William has a steely determination to combat homelessness. Her eldest son will begin work on many initiatives across the nation before what would have been Diana's 62nd birthday on Saturday, As the heir to the king and champion of a cause that is dear to his mother, it will be his first significant foray into public policy. According to a source who spoke to the Daily Express, William has a steely desire to get things done. Homelessness is a problem that affects every aspect of our society. He seeks influence and change. He aims to effect change using his platform. William is steadfastly committed to aiding in the problem's resolution because homelessness is on the rise. The upbeat Prince of Wales is undeterred by pessimistic analyses that claim a gap between the rich and poor cannot be closed. William, who turned 41 last Wednesday, believes positive change is conceivable. He is aware of the tremendous challenges that the cost of living problem and growing inflation place on millions of Britons. According to a palace source, it demonstrates that he is normal and that he values supporting issues that are dear to his mother. He has an authenticity and ability to relate to others that many envy, the insider said. All of this fits into William's idea of modernizing the monarchy and is significantly different from the pomp and grandeur of the coronation. Where he perceives a need, he wants to connect. It is really essential to him, and he believes that's what he should be doing moving ahead. He is aware that in order to be given the big job, he will need to have proven his worth and made the monarchy more meaningful. On July 1, his mother's birthday, her son has taken up the mantle of inspiring others to bring change and give hope to the most vulnerable and needy, and in many ways, that is her legacy. After his mother brought attention to the frequently disregarded problem in dozens of street visits, the father of three has vowed to continue the fight to end homelessness. William, who serves as the patron of the homeless charities The Passage and Centerpoint, has said, "My mother introduced me to the issue of homelessness from a young age, and I'm incredibly grateful she did. She would likely be upset that we have made no progress since she was engaged in and involved in fighting homelessness and preventing it." When Diana first exposed him to the harsh reality of life beyond the palace, he was just 11 years old. They went to a shelter in London, which ignited a lifelong passion to try to address a long-standing social evil. To imitate being destitute, the prince even spent a night sleeping on a London street in 2009. William has acknowledged that he is one of the most unlikely advocates for this cause, because of his residences at Kensington Palace, Adelaide Cottage in Windsor, and Amer Hall on the Sandringham estate in Norfolk. He has, however, made a pledge to teach his own children about the unfairness that exists and is desperate to use his position to heal the rift. William will also elaborate on the concept to develop social housing on the 130,000-acre property empire he now controls, the Duchy of Cornwall, in the expansive plans that will be unveiled next week and supported by the Royal Foundation he founded with his wife Kate. "It's nerve-wracking, but I'm incredibly excited," he remarked. "I've been awaiting the appropriate moment. When it is prepared, you will see that. I support it when I can, while not being an expert in policy. When is the best moment to introduce George, Charlotte, or Louis to a homeless organization? Is one of the things I have been considering. They will undoubtedly be exposed to it when I can balance it with their education. We discuss what we see on the way to school. When we were in London, we frequently saw individuals sitting outside of supermarkets as we drove back and forth. I would ask the kids, why are they there? What's happening? Exposing the kids at the proper time, in the correct conversation, so they understand, is in everyone's best interests and the right thing to do. They will develop the understanding that, in reality, some of us are incredibly lucky, some of us could need a helping hand, and some of us should exert a little more effort where we can to enhance the lives of others. We simply think, oh, when we see the person on the street, there are a lot of opinions about why that person is there. Because we see more elderly folks living on the streets, you see more of them. Youth homelessness, including couch surfing and sleeping in cars, is not something we observe. It's like a jigsaw puzzle if you genuinely sit down and listen to young people explain why they are in their circumstances. They ended up where they are because there are so many components that had to fit together or fall apart. When you combine Centerpoint, the passage, and other pieces into one large puzzle, you suddenly have a picture, and you think, "Oh, I get it now. I am aware of what must be done." It's bringing together all the beautiful people and puzzle pieces and enabling the entire nation to say, "Ah, I see what the state of play surrounding homelessness is, and I want to help." Then, we may persuade councils in other regions of the nation to follow suit. This momentum is important. Right? We can fix this, and we will fix this, you say. According to Centerpoint, there were 122,016 to 24-year-olds who were homeless or at risk of becoming so in 2017. Back then, there were 110,000 people. The passage's CEO, Mick Clark, stated, "When William comes here, there are no barcodings. People on the street are quite skilled in instantly detecting if someone is genuine or not. He is very sincere. Even if Andrew is made to leave Royal Lodge, Kate and William don't want to move in." The Windsor-based property that Prince William and Kate, the Princess of Wales, moved into at the end of last summer is called Adelaide Cottage, and the couple is said to be extremely happy there. Despite rumors to the contrary, Prince William and Kate, the Princess of Wales, apparently don't want to move into the 30-room estate known as Royal Lodge. Prince Andrew resides at Royal Lodge, while the Prince and Princess of Wales currently reside in Adelaide Cottage after moving there with their 3 children last year. The Duke, however, is steadfastly refusing to let the King advance his brother. Since it was revealed that Andrew would be leaving, William and Kate were said to have had their sights set on Royal Lodge. Andrew has resisted leaving the 30-room mansion despite the King's requests for him to do so. He even refused to leave the house temporarily when renovations were being done out of concern that he may lose it permanently. According to sources, Adelaide Cottage was too small to accommodate Prince William, Kate, and their 3 kids, Prince George, 9, Princess Charlotte, 8, and Prince Louis, 5. But insiders informed Page 6 that the family is extremely happy in their current residence. In order to give their 3 children the most typical upbringing possible, the royal couple wishes to stay at Adelaide Cottage. All 3 of the Prince and Princess of Wales children now attend Lambrook School after the couple moved from Kensington Palace to Windsor last September. According to reports, the King wants the family of 5 to reside in Royal Lodge and has advised Andrew to think about moving into Frogmore Cottage, the former residence of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. In 2002, after agreeing to a 75-year lease on the property, Prince Andrew moved into Royal Lodge. Together with his ex-wife Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, he continues to reside there. The King offered that in order to allow way for the future King and Queen to settle in, Andrew may downsize to Frogmore Cottage permanently. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's departure from Frogmore Cottage, the residence they used as their base in the UK after resigning from their royal duties 3 years ago, was officially announced earlier this year. Following the birth of their son, Prince Archie, in 2019, the couple left Frogmore Cottage and moved to the US in 2020. We can confirm that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been asked to leave their residence at Frogmore Cottage, according to a statement that was released in March. Thanks for watching if you liked this video. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.